you ready to be entertained? This is a movie reaction. Let's go!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale. Do you see the road? I'm out to my soul. And tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect, you do I look fine.
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale. Do you see the road? I'm out to my soul. And tell me the size whenever the
Welcome back, y'all. We're getting into a smash or pass movie reaction. What does that mean, Andres? I do this so often, I feel like I always have to explain it, darling. It's very simple. It's very simple. You like this movie, you hit smash. There is no hitting, so you have to comment smash down below. If you don't like this movie, you say pass. I love doing this. It's very interactive with everybody. I love reading people's comments. So you guys just simply write smash or pass. If you don't want to write anything else, it's still really good for me to read. I'm like, smash, pass, smash. But most movies I've done, movie reactions, everybody's saying smash, because why? I do polls and everybody votes for them. So 9 out of 10, everybody likes these movies. But I think the next round of a few movies that will be coming will be just really off the cuff, so that way I'll know if people really like some movies or not. I won't be doing polls for these movies that I have that are coming next. Are you excited? Are you curious? Yeah, so get ready. I'm ready to get into this movie. This movie came out in 1995. It stars Morgan Freeman, Andrew Kevin Walker, Daniel Zach something, and Brad Pitt. I actually have no idea what this movie is about, but everybody says they love this movie. What was I doing in 1995? Oh, minding my damn business and watching wrestling. So this movie is about a film about two homicide detectives or cops desperate hunt for a serial killer who justifies his crimes as absolution for the world's ignorance of the 7 deadly sins. The movie takes us from the torture remains of one victim to the next as the psychopath, and then it just stops. Forgot to finish the story. You left me hanging. I guess there's only one way to find out what we're watching. This is clearly going to be, oh, it says crime, drama, mystery. I wonder if it's gonna be like scary or bloody. Ugh. 1995, back then, those movies really didn't hold back. They gave you gore. They gave you gore. They gave you gore. So we're gonna be following a serial killer and 7 deadly sins. What are the 7 deadly sins? What are the 7 deadly sins? I forgot. I don't want to look it up. Let me get through this movie and then I'll find out. Anyways, are you guys ready to see this movie with me? I can't hear you. I still don't hear nothing. I guess I'm not gonna watch this movie. Psych, let's get right into it. Without further ado, let's jump into 7 and find out exactly what this movie has got to give. Yes. Is that Morgan Freeman? He started acting in his 40s or 50s.
Neighbors heard them screaming at each other like for 2 hours. It was nothing new. Then they heard the gun go off, both barrels.
Crime of passion.
Yeah, look at all the passion on that wall.
Yeah, well, this is a done deal. I'll put the paperwork.
Kid see it?
What?
The kid.
You know, we are all going to be real glad when we get rid of you, Somerset. You know that? He's dead. His wife killed him. Anything else has nothing to do with us.
I just remembered, I had to say this. I just saw something, I was watching this case. I didn't watch the whole thing because I got really pissed off. But this guy was recorded. He came outside and shot and killed his wife. The wife was like, oh, you really gonna do this on camera? She was filming him. He found out that she cheated on him. He asked her, she admitted it. I heard somewhere like she even took, I think she took his life saving. I don't know that part. I'll tell you about the part I do know. She recorded him killing her. She was outside in front of her on her front porch or not front porch. They were outside. He had a gun, a big shotgun. She said, you really gonna do this? He's like, I'm so angry, I will. He sounded like he was drunk too. He told her, you're gonna meet Jesus. This happened in Texas. And then he shot her in the head and killed her. He got convicted for only 10 years in prison. Or is it 20 years? No, it's 10 years. 10 years. 10 years in prison, 5 years parole. 5 years he could get parole to get out. And it was because Texas has they said a 2-tier law or something like that. But one deals with a crime of passion or something of that nature, affection or something like that. where if somebody kills you out of pure like emotions wise, that you wouldn't see a punishment of like life in prison is what I'm assuming. But the max, the lawyer defendant said was 20 years he was gonna see once they got, it was the crime of passion or whatever, because she cheated on him with somebody, and other things that led up to it were recording some argument. She was making fun of his like sex, way he had sex and someone else, and he didn't have money, and because he was so emotionally driven to kill her, he didn't see life in prison. And the reason why I even mentioned that is because of what they're talking about right now. The wife killed the husband. And I think it's just a gag that even people in the comment section underneath this one crime video I was watching, they were all like on his side. It's just really weird, the world we're in now. Leave. Don't kill him. I understand it's hard.
Detective Somerset? I'm Detective Mills.
Hey, Brad.
I thought we might find a bar someplace, you know.
Well, I'd like to get to the precinct. It's all the same.
Why here?
Why?
I don't follow.
Well, all this after to get transferred.
I guess the same reasons as you. The same reasons you had before you decided to quit, yeah?
You actually fought to get reassigned here.
It would be great for me if we didn't start out kicking each other in the ball. I've worked homicide 5 years.
Not here.
I understand that.
Well, over the next 7 days, detective, you'll do me the favor of remembering that.
Ooh, 7 days, 7 deadly sins, 7 the movie. I think it's 7. I want one of those. They're gonna kill each other outside. Ooh, Monday. This one Brad Pitt was super hot. Lord.
Yep. Okay.
That's when house lines were something.
I thought we moved here to get away from tractor pulls.
Coffee? Huh?
But he's had his face in a plate of spaghetti for about 45 minutes now.
Wait a minute. No one bothers with vital signs?
This guy ain't breathing unless he started breathing spaghetti sauce.
So that's how it's done around here.
What?
What exactly was the point of the conversation you were about to get into?
Don't know.
Damn, yes. 2 TVs? 2 different channels?
Somebody from Guinness. I think we got a record here.
Oh, I would throw up. I would be throwing up.
Better Homes and Gardens. Who said this was murder?
How can they tell it's murder? It's so dark in here.
Whoops.
They don't got light?
Got it in his own shoulder blades. And he must have screwed up a few times because there was multiples back there.
Could you please be quiet?
We don't want to hear your story, Brad.
Got a bucket here.
What's in it?
Vomit. You thinking it's poison?
Oh, wonderful. Very moody.
Detective Mills, would you go help the officers question the neighbors? Send in forensics on your way out, please.
He's dead.
Thank you, Doc.
I couldn't.
You've seen my files, right? You've seen the things I've done.
Nope.
Badge on my belt says detective. That's the same as yours.
I had to consider the integrity of the scene. Couldn't worry whether you thought you were getting enough time on the blade.
Just don't be jerking me off, that's all I ask. Don't jerk me off.
Is this fat guy?
A long time. I can tell you it was not recorded.
Ew!
Took 4 orderlies just to get him on the tape.
See how big this stomach is? And the strange thing is, stretches. He's got lines of distension across the duodenum, and the interior wall is ripped open.
What?
He was hemorrhaging internally, and there was a hematoma in the rectus and the transverse abdominis muscle.
What about these bruises? The gun pressed against his head?
Pressed hard enough, sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a homicide.
First off, I'm actually completely grossed out. Before we got to this scene, before we saw this fat guy dead in the thing, it didn't matter if he's fat or not. I was thinking about Red Lobster and ordering a main feast, which was the lobster tail with the crab legs, with the garlic shrimp and the fried shrimp and mashed potatoes with a side of broccoli. And then we got to this point, and I'm like,
I don't even want nothing but water.
Just water, 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 water. I actually reminded myself I'm on a diet. This is so disgusting, and it reminds me I've always wanted to be a cop. My whole entire life, I never wanted to be homicide, ever. I love criminal justice. I love law. I love being able to arrest the bad guys. I've done investigations on people. I still do investigations on a federal level where people are doing right or wrong, right? I love that aspect of thing in prosecuting or defending. But what I would never do is all of this gritty nitty stuff. You need to just give me the paperwork, and I don't want pictures. I don't want no pictures. Give me the paperwork. Let me know who died, how it happened. I'll try to read these big words that I won't understand, and I'll pass it to somebody else. Absolutely not.
Killer put a bucket beneath him, kept on serving. Took his time, too. Victim's throat was swollen, probably from the effort. And there was definitely a point when he passed out. You don't risk the time it takes to do this, unless the act itself has meaning.
Come on.
This is beginning.
We've got one dead guy, not three.
No motive. I'd like to be reassigned.
What?
What? Whoa. Huh?
This can't be my last duty. It's just gonna go on and on and on.
You're retiring.
If I may speak freely,
We're all friends here.
this should not be his first assignment.
Oh, come on. Hey, man, you know, I'm right here. You can say that shit to my face, Captain.
It's too soon for you.
It doesn't work. It's a personal thing. Maybe it'd be better.
Shut up, Mel.
He's so hot.
Someone else to put on this, and you know it.
He doesn't want it. I'm sorry, but see you later. Have a nice time. Give it to me.
No, I'm putting you on something else. I'm sorry, old buddy, but it looks like you're stuck cleaning up the fat man.
Tuesday. Woo! Found murdered. High-priced lawyer discovered and partial.
All right, here we go. Quiet down. If those questions do not come in a calm, sane, and orderly fashion, I'm on my way out of here.
Go ahead. Is he not supposed to be on this case, or is this a different
Not
case?
discuss the details of this ongoing investigation, so don't even bother asking.
Well, you guys, go get a coffee.
We have this breaking story. Defense attorney Eli Gould was found murdered this morning. District attorney...
There is no conflict whatsoever, and any claim that there could be is irresponsible. This will be the very definition of swift justice.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, is that the 7 deadly sins? I want to look it up. Greed, I think, is one. I saw that right away. Where's the body?
Eli Gould was found murdered this morning. Someone broke into his law firm and bled him to death. Wrote the word greed on the floor.
Ooh.
Excuse me. Excuse me? Could you not do that, please?
Right, come back later.
Let's feel that feeling. You're not gonna be a cop anymore.
That's the whole idea.
Guy's out walking his dog. Gets attacked. While he's lying there on the sidewalk, helpless. His attacker stabs him in both eyes.
I don't understand this place sometimes.
It's the way it's always been. Found him in Fat Boy's stomach. Mixed in with food. Looks like plastic, little pieces of plastic.
Set him on the desk.
They were fed to him.
What is that? What is that? Cheese butter. What did it say?
Long is the way and hard that out of hell leads up to light.
It's from Milton. Paradise Lost. This was found behind the same refrigerator.
What?
In Greece. There are 7 deadly sins, Captain. Gluttony.
Gluttony. I heard of that.
Greed, sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy.
I didn't know any of that.
Not even my desk.
You can expect 5 more of these. I can't get involved in this.
I'm all over it.
Brad Pitt looks so good there. This place needs a Batman.
What are you? I'm Batman.
Or a Robin. Or anybody. A Superman. They need somebody. And it's just not working out. Thank God. Well, that's not true. Back in the day, I think like New York City before I moved out here, or even was a teenager, I heard New York City was this bad. I heard that they used to throw people off the top of roofs in Harlem. If you owe people money and stuff like that, that's how they would kill you. And they would there was like murder all over the place in New York City. So I heard.
Come on, George. The car's getting cold. Duty call.
Is that cop? Is that guy I know? I think he died in real life.
A world of knowledge at your fingertips. What do? You play poker all night.
Hey, you got culture.
Where are they? Library? Yeah, it's looking like a library, Andres. What type of artwork is this?
Just might.
He's still up on Mount.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Detective Mills.
Oh, sorry. You want to check? No, you go. Yeah.
Oh, it's his old office now. He's
phone.
It's a package deal. Comes with the office.
It's my wife.
Sorry?
She'd like to speak to you.
I appreciate the offer, but... Well, in that case, I'd be delighted.
She invited over to eat.
Oh, I've been invited to a late supper at your apartment. That's it.
Oh, I love this actress. I know that was her.
It's Tracy.
Yes. Somebody's gonna kick me in the comment section. Is her name Gwyneth Paltrow? No, that's not Gwyneth. Is that Gwyneth Paltrow? Oh God, I don't even have my phone. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my mind. It's Gwyneth Paltrow, but I don't think that's. I don't know. I don't know. But I know her. She's a very known actress. I have to say, and you guys know I have to continuously stop this because copyright issues, just in case somebody gets crazy and comments in the section, why do you keep stopping the movie? It's already 2 hours. But what I was gonna say was, this is, I don't know if all of the gays and the females that are watching this are thinking like what I'm thinking. This is so hard to pay attention when Brad Pitt comes on, because this is like peak Brad Pitt when he was like the hottest. Brad Pitt in the 90s, now I'm not a fan, but Brad Pitt before he found Angelina Jolie and after everything, oh my God, he is so fine. He is, all I want is a guy like him, like that looks like him. You know, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. You should find somebody who you connect with personality-wise and make sure that they're, you know, doing well and they have everything secure in life. So when you get with them, you're not struggling and striving, both of y'all. But in the meantime, in between time, if you do find somebody looking like Brad Pitt, get him! Those are equivalent to wee-wee pads. That's disgusting.
You can just throw that anywhere. You'll have to excuse all this mess. You know, we're still unpacking. I knew on our first date that this was the guy I was gonna marry.
Really?
Aw.
Really? Well, it's kind of rare nowadays, you know. I mean, that level of commitment. Oh, don't worry. I won't wear it to the dinner table.
I can't get used to them.
Same here.
Why aren't you married, William?
Oh, Trace. Damn.
I was close once.
Isn't that the girl from Iron Man? Right? If it's the girl from Iron Man, that is Gwyneth Paltrow. Somebody's having a field day in the comment section.
Anyone who spends a significant amount of time with me finds me disagreeable.
How long have you lived here?
Too long.
It's time. Settle in. You good? Subway.
It'll go away in a minute.
It's not. Real estate guy. So I'm wondering why will he only bring us here for 5 minutes at a time, yeah?
We found out the first night.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you're laughing at. The guy would have had to get into the building before the office was closed and security tightened. Look at this. Gould was bound. Right arm was left free. He was handed a butcher's knife. Check out the scale.
Pound of flesh?
Yeah.
1 pound of flesh. No more, no less. No cartilage, no bone, but only flesh. His task done, he would go free.
Telling you, that chair was soaked through with sweat.
There's a gun in your face. Which part of your body is expendable?
About the love handle.
The trick is to find one item, one detail, and focus on it until it's an exhaustive possibility. The sins were used in medieval sermons. 7 cardinal virtues and 7 deadly sins used as teaching tools. Sermons were about atonement for sin. These murders are like forced attritions when you regret your sins, but not because you love God.
Like because someone's sticking up a gun in your face.
Pretty much.
First thing they teach women in prevention is never cry for help. Always yell fire. This is just strictly to satisfy my curiosity. I'm still leaving at the end of the week.
Oh, Gould's wife. She was out of town at the time. So this means she saw something.
What if it's a threat? What if it isn't something she has seen? Something she's supposed to see, but hasn't been given a chance.
Mrs. Gould?
Look and see if there's anything strange or out of place. Anything at all.
Please, I can't do this right now.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
Here. This painting. It's upside down.
What?
You sure your man didn't? It's got to be something. Switchblade.
See this? This is us. Yeah.
Just wait a minute.
Oh, man. I can tell you guys, just by looking at the swirl pattern, and not the victim's fingerprints.
What?
I've seen this baby take as long as 3 days to make a match, so maybe you guys want to put your fingers somewhere else.
We're collecting all the evidence, taking all the pictures and samples, writing everything down on the off chance it will ever be needed in the courtroom. Even the most promising clues usually only lead to others. So many corpses roll away unrevenged.
Try to tell me you didn't get that rush tonight.
Wake up, Glimmer twins. Got a winner. This guy goes by the name of Victor. His real name is Theodore Allen. His parents were found at the scene by homicide. Parents gave him a very strict Southern Baptist upbringing, but somewhere along the line, they fell short. His lawyer, by the way, is the recently deceased Eli Gould, greed murder victim.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't seem like our guy, does it?
Tell me.
Our killer seems to have more purpose. I've only taken my gun out 3 times with the intention of using it. Never pulled the trigger.
Never took a bullet, but pulled my gun once, shot it once. Cop got hit in the arm. Christ, what's his name?
SWAT goes before dicks.
There!
Morning, sweetheart. Get up now, money. Now!
people out of here.
Go on now, go.
No one touches anything.
Some kind of friggin' wax sculpture or something. God damn.
This picture was dated 3 days ago. This must be the first one. Look. It's dated exactly 1 year ago today.
He's alive! He's alive!
Okay, I want everybody to understand what's happening to me right now. I'm actually getting scarred for the rest of my life watching this movie. I'm actually freaking creeped out. I want to go back in my bed. I was slightly hungover when I woke up this morning, and I feel like it's just getting worse. And this movie is not helping me. I wanted to eat some fried chicken. I think I told you in the beginning of this what I wanted to eat. Now it's changing to like I wanted fried chicken. But now the chicken flu's here. That was so disgusting. This is actually blowing my mind of the graphics of everything that's going on. He said he had piss sample, fingernail sample, crap sample, stool sample. And this is like the 95. I'm shocked right now at how realistic this is looking, and I
don't want to be a part of this movie anymore. I want to escape.
No matter how hard it is, we have to remain focused on the
Man, I
details,
feed off
okay?
my emotions. How's that?
Are you listening to me?
I got a right to be here.
Get out of here! Get out of
Hey!
Get out of
I got a right to be here.
Get out, Jack!
How did they get here so quick?
They pay police for the information, and they pay well.
They pissed me off.
Okay. It's impressive to see a man feeding off his emotions.
Your mobility seems about right, judging by the deterioration of the muscles in the spine.
Was he trying to speak or communicate in any way?
Even if his brain were not mush, which it is, he chewed off his own tongue long ago.
There's absolutely no chance that he might survive.
He's experienced about as much pain and suffering as anyone I've encountered, give or take. And he still has health to look forward to. Right.
What number are we on? Oh, let's get to 7, please.
Yeah.
It's Tracy.
Tracy. Is everything all right?
Come on, Tracy.
Someone to talk to. Do you think you could meet me? You're the only person that I know here. There's no one else.
Tracy, why are you talking to me like you're a sex operator? I work with your husband. I can't meet you, girl.
Why don't you talk to him about it? Tell him how you feel.
I'll get used to things. You know, I think I wanted to talk to someone who's lived here. Did David tell you that I teach 5th grade? Well, I did. I've been going around, looking at schools. But the conditions here are horrible. David and I are gonna have a baby.
I don't think I'm the one to talk to about this.
I hate this city.
I had a relationship once. It was very much like a marriage. We got pregnant. This is a long time ago. I remember getting up one morning and going to work. And I felt this fear. For the first time ever. I remember thinking, how can I bring a child into a world like this? How can a person grow up with all this around them? I told her I didn't want to have it. And over the next few weeks, I wore her down. There's not a day that passes that I don't wish that I made a different choice. If you don't keep baby, that's your decision. Don't ever tell them that you're pregnant. But if you choose to have this baby, you spoil that kid every chance you get.
Your husband's beeping me. Gotta go.
I got to go.
Thank you.
Back up. You're welcome. Envy, wrath, pride, lust.
I never heard a single complaint from the tenant in apartment 306. And nobody ever complained about it.
Paralyzed tenant with no tongue.
Who pays the rent on time?
Why are we out there? Huh? Why do we gotta sit here, rotting, waiting until the lunatic does it again? Right now he's probably dancing around in his grandma's panties. Yeah, rubbing himself in peanut butter.
How many desks do these two work at? Like, where are they now? Because this looks like a completely different station. They got big old desks. I worked at a precinct before, y'all. I saw the same officers. I saw the same desk. I saw the same idiots. I saw the same people coming in all the time. They from one end to the other end to the other end to the other end. It's not even like a what they call a drawing board, or like I guess you can call it a conference room. They're not even in that. They're just like in a whole different area. This is interesting.
We walked into that apartment exactly 1 year after he tied Victor to the bed. 1 year to the day. The note he left. His first words to us. Long is the way and hard that out of hell leads up to life. Imagine the will it takes to keep a man bound for a full year. This guy's methodical, exacting, and worst of all, patient.
Just because he's got a library card doesn't make him Yoda.
How much money you got?
I got like 50 bucks.
I proposed a field trip.
We're going to the movies, watching Star Wars.
What would he study to do the things he's done? What are his interests now? Jack the Ripper, for instance.
Coupon, free coupon, discount coupon.
I figured it's gonna be a menage a trois.
It's not a problem. Sit down.
Better now.
Well, that was money well spent.
Yeah. By telling you this, though, I'm trusting you more than I trust most people.
Good, because I'm about ready to punch you.
Guy in the pizza parlor is a friend from the Bureau. For years, the FBI has been out into the library system keeping records. Certain books are flagged. Books on, say, nuclear weapon. Anyone who checks out a flagged book has his library records fed into the FBI's computers from then on. You can't use the information directly. It's just a useful guide. So it might sound silly, but you can't get a library card without an ID in a current phone bill. If you want to know who's reading Purgatory and Paradise Lost and Helter Skelter, the FBI's computers will tell us.
You know all this.
I don't. Neither do you.
Marquis de Chardin.
The Marquis de Sade.
Whatever. The writings of St. Thomas Aquas something.
He wrote about the 7 deadly sins. Is that it?
You were Saul, John Doe. You want to go back? I'll go back. Excuse me, sir. Are you by any chance a serial killer?
Put that silver tongue of yours to work.
No. I've been talking to my wife.
Bills.
Oh, Lord!
Police, is that back way out? Lock your door.
You better pull out a gun.
Get out!
I'm so scared. This guy is flying all over the place. What the hell?
Damn it!
Morgan Freeman, where were you, child? Damn, Morgan Freeman, you late to the party.
God, that can't go in house. We can't. We need a warrant.
We got probable cause.
We have no reason to be here. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen. Get up. Get.
We won't be able to prosecute. The guy will walk. Now, is that what you want? Reason
No.
to knock on this door. Think about it.
He's all bloody up.
No point in arguing anymore. Unless you fix that.
Dude, son of a...
I knew this guy going out a lot when the murders was happening. So I
You called Detective Somerset, right?
Yeah, right. So I called a
Somerset.
detective because this guy was looking creepy and
Good? Everything?
Yeah, I get your story.
All right, have a sign. You got a sign, huh?
Okay.
Okay? You get something to eat, all right? You eat.
Wow. Also, this was the guy. This movie is creepy. I don't want to watch it anymore. Lust on Leather? Oh, something. Who's that? I got another question. How do we've been all these places, these apartments and shacks and dark rooms, and it's, look at all of this. Nobody, the landlord doesn't come in and inspect or anything like that. Nobody smells anything. Nobody knows anything. Nobody hears anything. Nobody sees anything. I mean, the city seems crazy and corrupt anyways. So why would they notice anything that's going on in these apartments? But this is clearly like definitely could be in like Gotham City. This is that type of world we're in. And you know what's so scary is I, for some weird reason, can see this actually happening in like I see this happening, like, one of my neighbors are doing this, and it's so scary. No neighbor in particular, but it's so scary because, like, people are insane, and you can go by people all the time, and they could be just like this. This is the biggest apartment I've ever seen in my life. Door after door, and we still haven't seen a bedroom.
Somerset! Yeah.
What? We had him. Top in front of the stairs.
Oh, was that guy?
He's under the bed. His only source of funds.
No kidding, we got his money.
We haven't found a fingerprint yet. Not a single one.
You're right, I don't believe you. Keep looking.
There are 2,000 notebooks on these shelves, and each notebook contains about 250 pages. What sick, ridiculous puppets we are, and what a gross little stage we dance on. What fun we have. On the subway today, a man came up to me to start a conversation. I tried to be pleasant and accommodating, but my head began to hurt from his banality. Suddenly threw up all over him. He was not pleased. If we had 50 men reading in 24-hour shifts, it'd still take too much.
I know. Bump. Hello?
I admire you. I don't know how you found me, but imagine my surprise.
Tell you.
No, you listen, all right? I'll be readjusting my schedule in light of today's little setback. Sorry I had to hurt one of you, but I didn't really have a choice, did I? I feel like saying more, but I don't want to ruin the surprise.
He's gonna go after Brad Pitt's wife.
Who's the blonde?
Saturday.
Last night?
Yeah.
This man?
Yeah, John Doe. I thought he was one of them performance artists. That's what I thought.
You made this for him?
Yeah, I've made
Who's that at the door?
So what?
They found the blonde.
Get this thing off of me! Get this thing off of me! Get this thing off of me! Get him out of here now!
You heard nothing strange. You saw nothing strange.
No. He asked me if I was married. And I could see he had a gun in his hand.
Hey, everybody that comes in there has got a package under their arms. Some guys are carrying suitcases full of stuff.
Who tied it down? You or him?
Do you like what you do for a living?
Arrest him.
He had a gun. He put that thing on me. And then he made me wear it. Dirt! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, he had a gun in my mouth.
Ooh, that's sadistic.
You know, this isn't gonna have a happy ending. It's not possible.
Hey, man, we catch him, I'll be happy enough.
If we catch John Doe, and he turns out to be the devil, I mean, if he's Satan himself, that might live up to our expectations, but...
If you think you're preparing me for hard times, well, thank you, but...
But you gotta be a hero. I just don't think I can continue to live in a place that embraces and nurtures apathy as if it was a virtue. It's easier to lose yourself in drugs than it is to cope with life. I'm talking about everyday life here. You can't afford to be this naive.
The problem with people is that they don't care. So I don't care about people. Don't think you're quitting because you believe these things you say. I don't. You want me to agree with you and you want me to say, yeah, you're right. But I won't. I won't say that. I don't agree with you. I do not. I'm gonna go home.
She never has a blanket on. She must be always hot. No central air. I want one of those. I have to look that up.
Repeat that.
I've gone and done it again.
Sleeping pills. Glued to one hand. Telephone glued to the other. Sliced her up. And he bandaged her.
Call for help and you'll live. But you'll be disfigured.
Cut off her nose.
Despite her face.
I did it very recently.
Either we'll get John Doe, or he'll finish his series of 7, and this case will go on for years. I'm requesting that you keep me on as your partner for a few more days. You'll be doing me a favor.
You knew
Who's that guy?
Hey, we're here. After this, I'm gone.
No big surprise.
Nobody sees this guy?
You're looking for me.
Hey! Keep away from him! On the floor!
I know you.
Now! Get out! Now!
Oh, wow. It's this
Throws on the
actor.
ground!
What is this?
I'd like to speak to my lawyer, please.
Sometime.
What about the trace on his bank accounts? The guns?
So far, everything's a dead end. But the only thing we know about that guy right now is he's independently wealthy, well-educated, and totally insane.
I'm telling you, there's no way he would just turn himself in. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, there he sits.
He's 2 murders away from completing his masterpiece.
Client says there are 2 more bodies, 2 more victims hidden away. We'll take Detectives Mills and Somerset to these bodies, but only Detectives Mills and Somerset.
Why us?
He says he admires you. Client claims that if the detectives do not accept this offer, these 2 bodies will never be found.
Something stinks. And this one here and this 3... Yeah, you.
I am required by law to serve my clients to the best of my ability. My client also wishes to inform you that if you do not accept, he will plead insanity across the board. It says that if you do accept, under his specific conditions, he will sign a full confession, plead guilty right now.
Full confession. I'm in.
It has to be the both of you.
The fact that he's blackmailing us with his plea.
And my client would like to remind you 2 more are dead.
If, in fact, there are 2 more dead.
You'd be escorting an unarmed man.
John Doe's head splits open and the UFO should fly out. I want you to have expected it.
So he turned himself in.
I'm late. My wife's gonna think something's up. You know...
Yeah.
What, Brad? What? Mike's. Smart. Oh, that's why they're shaving. Doesn't this part kind of remind you of Hannibal? The cannibal? Because it does. Hannibal Lecter. Reminds me of Silence of the Lambs. I don't know if I saw Red Dragon. Or maybe I saw the Hannibal TV show. That's what I keep thinking about too. But I saw the Hannibal the movie, obviously. It's on my channel. And I saw the TV show. It just is very similar. Like the guy is super crazy and looks like a... He looks like he eats people.
Who are you, John? Who are you, really?
It doesn't matter who I am. Who I am means absolutely nothing. You need to stay on your left up here.
We're not just going to pick up 2 more dead bodies, are we, John? That wouldn't be shocking enough.
Wanting people to listen, you can't just tap them on the shoulder anymore. You have to hit them with a sledgehammer. I'm not special. I've never been exceptional. This is, though.
See, I don't see anything special about it, John.
That's not true.
No, it is true.
You can't see the whole complete act yet. But when this is done, people will barely be able to comprehend, but they won't be able to deny.
So when this big thing happens, you be sure and let me know, because I wouldn't want to miss it.
Oh, don't worry. You won't.
His wife. I'm telling you, his wife. I don't think she's dead. But he has his wife.
What's so exciting?
It's not too far now.
When a person is insane, as you clearly are, do you know that you're insane?
It's more comfortable for you to label me insane. It's not something I would expect you to accept. But I did not choose. I was chosen.
It seems to me that you're overlooking a glaring contradiction. If you were chosen, if your hand was forced, it seems strange to me that you would get such enjoyment out of it. It doesn't seem in keeping with martyrdom, does it?
I doubt I enjoyed it any more than Detective Mills would enjoy time alone with me in a room without windows.
I would never.
You wouldn't, only because there's consequences. I won't deny my own personal desire to turn each sin against the sinner. Disgusting man who could barely stand up. A man who, if you saw him on the street, you'd point him out to your friends so that they could join you in mocking him. And after him, I picked the lawyer, and you both must have secretly been thanking me for that one.
Murderers, John, like
A
yourself.
woman so ugly on the inside that she couldn't bear to go on living if she couldn't be beautiful on the outside. And let's not forget the disease spreading in a world this. Could you even try to say these were innocent people and keep a straight face? We see a deadly sin on every street corner, in every home, and we tolerate it. Well, not anymore. What I've done is going to be puzzled over and studied and followed. You should be thanking me.
Why is that, John?
Because you're going to be remembered after this. The only reason that I'm here right now is that I wanted to be.
No.
What was the indisputable evidence you were going to use on me right before I walked up to you and put my hands in the air?
I seem to remember us knocking on your door.
Oh, that's right. And I seem to remember breaking your face. Or should I say, for the rest of what life I've allowed you to have.
You're no messiah. You're a movie of the week. You're a t-shirt, at best.
Don't ask me to pity those people. I don't mourn them any more than I do the thousands that died at Sodom and Gomorrah. The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Should go up, way up! 30 seconds, bang east, on my mark, 30 seconds!
Getting him out. What do you got?
Dead dog.
I didn't do that. What time is it?
Why?
I'd like to know. It's close.
Let's go take a look.
7:01. How do you get all the way out here?
Down, down, down.
There he goes. It's good we have some time to talk.
There's a van coming down the road.
On the north.
Just delivering a package, man. I got this package for this guy, David. Detective David Mills. This guy paid me $500 to bring it out here, man.
We got a box! Call the bomb squad, I need a bomb squad, we got a box!
Go. Off you go. Go! I'm gonna open it.
When I said I admired you, I meant what I said.
It's blood.
You've made quite a life for yourself, Detective. You should be very proud.
That's his wife.
Stay away from here now. Don't come in here. Whatever you hear, stay away.
What?
I wish I could have lived like you did.
Shut up.
Trying to tell you how much I admire you. And your pretty wife. It's disturbing how easily a member of the press can purchase information from the men in your precinct. I visited your home this morning. After you'd left. I tried to play husband. It didn't work out. So, I took a souvenir. Her pretty head.
I saw you with a box. What was in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
He wants you to shoot him.
No! No! I mean, she's all right!
You murder a suspect, David.
No!
Shut up!
She begged for her life.
Shut up.
And for the life of the baby inside of her.
Shut up!
Oh. He didn't know.
Give me the gun, David.
Oh, God! Oh!
Ooh, he knew.
Whatever he needs. I'll be around. The world is a fine place and worth fighting for. I agree with the second part.
Oh, it's like he in jail. Oh, wow. Well, this was actually the longest movie I think I've watched to date because my battery is about to die and my battery lasts for 3 hours. So, that explains everything to you guys. I loved this movie. It was actually kind of creepy. I'm mad that I watched it kind of late. I should have watched it earlier so I would have more time, you know, to do random things where I could forget this movie, but it was actually super dark. It's actually one of the darkest movies that I've seen to date, I think. No, there's other movies. I'm such a liar. I'm so dramatic at this moment because I definitely saw Saw, and Saw was actually kind of dark too. Not kind of, it was dark. This stutter much. This movie lets you know that Brad Pitt's character had darkness in him. We saw it throughout the movie, and you saw that what is his name? Everything is Morgan Freeman's character looked at him at certain times when he would snap. And you saw the buildup. Everything that guy ended up doing was how he was setting things up to. It reminds me of something so perfect, which is The Dark Knight. And in The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger made Two-Face. Heath Ledger finally made it. You live long enough. You live long enough to see yourself a villain, or whatever that saying is. You live long enough to become a villain. I don't think that's what the saying is. Come on, get it. You either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. That is literally what this ended up being with the cop, with Brad Pitt's character. Well, I mean, he never was really a hero. Well, I guess you can say he was a hero because he was already a cop for 5 years previously, I think he said, before he ended up being over here. But he was not equipped. Even Morgan Freeman even dropped hints earlier in the movie saying that he's not ready for something like this. He was not ready for something like this. And I had a gut feeling on this, how Brad Pitt's wife was saying, who I think that's Gwyneth Paltrow. Can I look that up? Let's see, because that's going to bother me. Gwyneth Paltrow. That is Gwyneth Paltrow. Good job, Andres. Thank you so much. Yep, Gwyneth Paltrow. I was kind of scared to say it. So in David Fincher's Seven, the film explores the themes of moral decay and the 7 deadly sins through the lens of a serial killer, John Doe, who seeks to punish society for its perceived sins, leaving its trail to gruesome murders and reflects on their sins. John's perspective believes he is the moral crusader, exposing the hypocrisy of a world he believes is steeped in sin. The ending is bleak and raises questions about the nature of good and evil, and whether humanity is truly capable of redemption. Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Pretty much everything that guy was doing, and I thought that he wasn't going to kill. Brad Pitt's character was not going to, Mills. I didn't think that Mills was going to kill him. I really didn't think. I thought he was going to have a nervous breakdown. And his character actually, if he didn't kill him, and then that guy got arrested and put in jail, then if they did another movie, like 7, maybe 8, call it 8, it could be Brad Pitt's character now roles reversed, and he becomes something that he's been fighting to get rid of, arrest, put aside, put in jail. By his wife dying, left him being in this dark place, and then him becoming the killer as well. Damn, I should be a director, a writer, honey. Let me get one of these movies. I'm so tired of when they wrap up movies like that and just like, I mean, this is a very good movie, but when they wrap it up, they could actually explore. And if you want to do numbers, honey, let's do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oops, sorry, go Mike. Let's give the people what they want. The franchise for the millennium. Well, we're past the millennium. Anyways, but this everything about this movie, and then when we saw the graphics of the killings, that was crazy. And then the guy had the leather thing with the knife, which reminded me I was watching something, and it dealt with the females in prison, and I don't know what I was watching. This is a long time ago, but it stuck with me because it was so gruesome. That they held down this girl in prison and they put a razor blade in between her finger, the girl put her opened her legs, and then they did the R word with the razor blade there, and ended up cutting the girl from inside out, inside out. And like I think the girl didn't die though, but they obviously just disfigured her. And seeing that knife blade and then having that guy do that is crazy. I don't even know how these people could think of writing this stuff into film. I'm sure that it's possible that maybe they took elements of actual murders and cases and applied it to this movie like they do to so many other movies. Also, it's kind of creepy because what came to my mind right away is Luigi, who murdered the CEO of United Healthcare, which is, I found out just like a few days ago, that's the health insurance I have. I didn't even know. But I don't know, it kept coming to my mind every time, especially before we even met the killer, I was thinking about Luigi. And then as we kept going through, I thought about Luigi more and how this character was saying, but this character had like more, pretty much they both of those characters, like Luigi killed the CEO because of the CEO or healthcare providers is what I'm assuming. It's a vast majority of what he was saying is they're responsible for so many people's pain and deaths, and they make a profit off of it. So that's why he ended up killing that person. So, and this guy was killing all these people because of the 7 deadly sins, which I also learned about when I was in Catholic school, the 7 deadly sins. I just do not remember actually any of them. I remember wrath, jealousy or envy, and I don't remember any of the rest of them. But I learned today. So also a lot of these evil characters or villains, murderers, whatever, they all feel like they're doing something right, and in society's eyes or other people's eyes, they're obviously evil, right? But in their mindset, they're doing something that is for the good of man or the good for whatever. And it's kind of crazy because as I also, one of my other favorite quotes, which is part of DC Comics, is it only takes one bad day. This seemed like it took a bad month or 7 days. But this guy, and no, actually even longer, because he held one of the men for over a year and tortured him. So there's that. So this guy probably was mentally ill for a while. Also, this also shines a light on mental illness, I believe, because this particular character definitely needed to be put away in like a psych ward, gave some medicine, but in today's world, especially even now, which is even worse, where they shut down, Bill de Blasio here in New York City shut down so many medical care places for the insane, or people who have mental illness. And now, like, we're having killings left and right in New York City. If somebody was like, I'm gonna move to New York City, I'd be like, child, why? There is no point. And it just also shines a light on that. There's so many people out there, as I said, you're walking by every single day and you don't even know what this person's thinking, what this person's about. And movies like this, where this particular John Doe was walking by people every single day, but meanwhile behind it, he's doing mass murders, gruesome murders, and nobody knew a damn thing. It's just so scary what you don't know what people could do behind closed doors. Once again, this was definitely a smash. Would I watch this movie again? Probably not. And it's not because it was a bad movie, because let me let you know something. Out of all of this crazy shit, Brad Pitt, as I told you, in the 90s he was so hot. He's actually one of the hottest men I've actually seen. Let me see, Brad Pitt now, he's not ugly, but he's not my type of character. I mean, man, let's see. Brad Pitt in the 90s, girl, he was giving you hair, he was giving you body, he was giving you this, that, he was just everything, Brad Pitt. Oh, just a beautiful, beautiful man. I don't know why I had to look at pictures with him in the 90s. I'm a creep. And then you have Morgan Freeman, and I believe Morgan Freeman, was it him, got his acting job, I think, in the 40s. How did Morgan Freeman get started in career? Began acting in school plays in the 1970s. Did I lie to y'all? it was Samuel L. Jackson, Betty White, Morgan Freeman, and more may have started acting later in life. So Samuel Jackson started in the 40s, Betty White 30s, and Morgan Freeman, as I stated, in the 50s. Wow, that's crazy. So I was right. He started acting in the 50s, and he's a phenomenal actor. Started in the 50s, and he's a freaking legend. So great movie, as I stated. Smash all the way. I probably wouldn't watch this. I would watch it again, probably just not anytime soon because it was super gruesome and super disturbing. But it was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I know people were like, don't watch this movie. So many people reacted to it. And I'm like, okay. Okay, what you want me to do? Anyways, thank you guys so much. And until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right.
Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, steady your laws. One at a time, I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'll be the walking running through the six with a bag.